Good morning, everybody. Happy Monday. It is a brand new week. Waiting for my chart to load, and we're gonna hit the ground running. Wow, look at that. A drop over the weekend. Good morning, Julian. Hey, Octopus, Squid, Paul. Top of the morning to you guys. Interesting price action. I have not seen a gap like this on futures. Hardly ever. Looks like all uptrends are played out, but it's a pretty decently strong move. The market is open. We're ready to go. We'll see what happens here. I'm expecting a correction, at least initially. But this is a pretty vertical move up. A lot of room to go to the EMA here, and yeah, the only possibility for a wider channel is pretty dang wide, and it kind of looks funky. There's a lot of empty space in it. That kind of pattern is not typical. We are in a news vacuum. There is no scheduled economic releases today. I don't see any schedules of any speakers. So we were just going to be running off pure vibes today. Good morning, Matt. Hey, Tom. Hey, Blaze. Buenos días, toda mi gente. Good morning, Queet. Dang, it looks like we might be finding support at the 21. If we make another new high here, I will have to draw that larger uptrend, which I don't like. It's not a super reliable pattern, but hey, we gotta respond to what the market's doing. At this point, guys, I feel like Queet is trolling me. Does anyone else feel that? Dude comes out in here and asks every day, how do I get on to Discord on my phone? I've answered so many times. I feel like I'm getting trolled at this point. Like, if Google can't tell you that information, I am definitely not going to be able to tell you that. Tom, does anyone know how to post videos to Facebook? Oh my gosh. Does anyone know how to send an email? Queet. Google. App Store. How do you get anything on your phone? Octopus, I really hope you figure out getting Discord on your rotary dial phone. I think you have to look in the phone book. I think that helps. All right. So we did pop down below the EMA. That little downtrend may already be played out. If we pop back above the 21 here, I will be looking for a higher low to go long. All right, there's the move above the 21. So I can consider a higher low. And lamentably, I'm going to start considering this larger uptrend. All right, let's see if this bar turns into a higher low. I'm ready for it. I am ready for it. Let's go. Yeah, good enough. It's not the best setup in the world. Pretty dang aggressive, but it's pretty small risk as well. Oh, it didn't even trigger. The next bar went lower than the previous one. We'll have to cancel the order, but if this one turns into a higher low, we'll take it. So far looking good. Decent bar, not the best bar in the world. But I will give it a shot. There's the move up. This thing is threatening to come take us out, but if this turns into a higher low, I might actually add to the position. You may not be caught up to live, my friend. Oh man, it tried to push up there. It tried. So the good thing again is this is a very small risk, so no harm, no foul. And aggressive trades, you have to assume, are not as likely, but the payoff is bigger. Are we waiting on any news? We're not, unfortunately. There's nothing scheduled for today. So the market this is completely just digesting everything that's happened the last week or two. Starting to look like this wider uptrend may not be legit. I'm not holding my breath for it to work out. Market's still not able to get over the 21. NQ is rejecting as well. All right, S&P is making a run for it. Buyers are trying here. Woo! That is feeling newsy, guys. That is feeling quite newsy. Dang, look at that. Pretty volatile. Just when we thought the market was asleep. But either way, now this uptrend looking quite good. So on this next pullback, we're gonna be trying to join this move. From a technical standpoint, we actually just filled the gap from overnight. Looks like this move is coming from Iranian demands that the U.S. They're demanding that the U.S. end uranium enrichment as a condition for ending the war. I think the algorithms picked up ending the war and it was like, let's go. Octopus shorting this bounce. Dang. Dang. Octopus is fighting the machine. Whenever Terminator comes and takes over, I'm on your side, Octopus. So we had a little pullback. We're back to the 21. And this is where we're going to find out how legit this move up was. So far, looks like it's bouncing up. If we get a nice higher low, I'll be looking to take that. Again, still looking for a higher low here. We got bullish action and an uptrend, so should only be looking for longs at this point, unless we have a major reversal. Good morning, Bill. Welcome to the craziness. Matt, what prop firm do I recommend right now? Honestly, my favorite has really risen to the top just because they have been so consistent over the years is Take Profit. Yeah, I mean they have a really solid offering. They have not joined any of the drama. They're just consistently offering a great deal. And you just can't beat taking daily payouts. That's something traders really overlook when they're trying to think about prop firms, is not like, hey, what's on the best sale, but like how quickly can I get my money? How easy it is to get money. And so, yeah, Take Profit makes that super easy when you actually get to the funded stage. Daily payouts, make a trade, hit a good one, take that money right out, put it in your bank account. No consistency rule on that. It's just take your profits. And yeah, 50K is definitely a good start. We got a new high on our hands. Still waiting for a pullback. That last one did not offer us too much in the way of a setup. There's another pullback. Let's see what happens at the 21.
Finally, a production music library that sounds great. We don't need to say anything else. If you're in production, you know the power potential of music when it's right.
So far, the 21's not holding, and NQ still has a ways to go on its pullback. Do you think we're going to get some more downward movement here pretty soon? S&P especially weak on that pullback. Dropped a lot farther than the Nasdaq did. So far, 21's holding on ES. Let's see if we can get another bullish bar. We already have half of what we need. We got the pullback, one attempt higher. We just need that second leg, and then a bullish bar right here, and boom, we can take that long. While we're waiting for that, please give this stream a like, everybody. I'll support the channel. Help more people find good content, improve their trading approach, trade with more patience, stop following gurus, all that. And all it takes is a little click of the mouse. Looks like NQ is already making a new high. Some serious strength over there. Come on, sellers. Give us that second leg of the pullback. Here we're getting it. Just needs to come down to the 21. All right, let's see this form support. Looking for a bullish bar. Obviously not taking that bullish bar. Not super strong. If this one turns around and turns bullish, we'll get in on it. Ooh, that was looking so good there for a second. Come on, baby. All right, good enough. If it triggers. I'm still worried about Nasdaq. It looks like it wants to drop some more. Because it hasn't even touched the 21 yet. Hasn't even had a proper pullback. If this goes below the low of the previous bar, gotta cancel it. Yep, gotta cancel. Waiting for the next bar though. If it turns around, I'll be in it. One bar closed below the EMA. If this trades any lower, we're going to have to wait for a push above and a higher low. Like a break and retest. And there's a little inside bar, not going to be taking that. NQ is right at the EMA. We'll see if it ends up dropping down like the S&P here. ES very much looks like it wants to have two legs of this correction. One move down, break, second move down. Does not mean the downtrend is nullified, just means that there's a bit larger of a correction that needs to happen before we get some upward momentum. We'll wait for this downtrend to play out, and then we will look to get long again. NQ is still in its first leg down. It has not been as weak as the S&P. If at any point the S&P gets back above the 21, I'll be looking for a higher low. Right, now the downtrend is played out. Two distinct legs here. I might even take an aggressive long right here at the trend line. Small risk, I think I'll go for it. The only concern is that Nasdaq has not had its downtrend completely played out yet. The more probable move is to wait for a higher low or a double higher low. This might not even trigger anyway. Yeah, it didn't even trigger. I'll wait for a double higher low to get long. Weakness continuing on NQ, still in this first leg of the pullback. Still expecting a bounce on the S&P here pretty soon with that downtrend played out. Then just waiting for a long entry. All right, there's the bounce, looking for a higher low. Slight rejection at the 21 so far. We've not had a single higher low yet. There's the push up. Of course, no higher low happened. Watching for it on NQ2. Man, this market's kind of been weird. It's just had these random bursts. But at least we know the bias, right? Like, at least it's pretty straightforward what kind of pattern we're trading. Just looking for a way to join. Thinking about taking this higher low on NQ. It's a bit aggressive since we never got the second leg of that move down. Oh, wow. Look at this. My goodness. Some pretty back and forth volatility here. But the good thing is this little move down on NQ now technically played out. Move down, close outside, new low. So now if we get a higher low, we can trade with a lot more confidence. Yes, popping as well. Looked like the market really wanted to go somewhere. Now we're going sideways a little bit, waiting for either the bulls or the bears to take over. Still, of course, have a bullish bias to the market. Not trying to fight the trend. Yes, a close outside of that little channel. In Q working sideways at this point too. Again, if we have a nice higher low here, I'm gonna take a chance on it. Yes, popping. Trying to shoot for that high. So this is good, guys. We have a very clear bias today. There's no reason to short, so don't do that. Don't short this unless we get like a reversal, something like this, you know, that drops past the 50% mark. You know, if you get a move like this, okay, you know, now we can short, but otherwise bull bias is intact. Stick to the long side. You have a much better edge there, and just wait for a good entry. It's a little bit choppy. It's not the strongest move in the world, so be patient. Probably keep your trade size small. We'll look for opportunities to join the upward movement. Glad to be back with you guys on this Monday morning. Appreciate you all hanging out. Have a great, safe trading day. Discord link is below. That's where I'm headed now. And have a good one, guys. Next time. Peace.